Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Temperistic here again, and I'm just going to be bringing you vlog number 3 since it's been a while and a lot has happened. I'm just going to be announcing some things to people that may not know that they're coming, and I'm going to be talking about settings, new settings coming into the Throwdown close, and maybe at AGL events and some other things. So I jotted them down, and I'm just going to start off with what I've been up to. Recently, I just separated from my old team Overpowered. It was me, Mist and Jutsu, and Noob Next Door, and Silent Carbine won. And our schedules just were getting in the way. Three of us would be on at one time, and then somebody else just couldn't get on or wouldn't get on or whatever. So uh, Noob Next Door got his own team, and he's set for Nashville. Mist and Jutsu is doing his own thing, and so is Silent Carbine, and I'm right now a free agent for the AGL Orange County event that's coming up May 10th through the 12th, and I'm also a free agent for the online tournament. I forget what AGL is calling it. AGL, AGL something, Rift or something. I don't know. They announced it on their show last night, but it's pretty much an online tournament that's going to be held by Giggle Monster. It's going to be worth $20,000 as long as enough teams sign up, and the tournament is one of the largest tournaments ever ran. It might not even be the largest tournament ran by anyone for Halo because over about 450 teams, somewhere around there, can sign up. And I'm pretty sure I'm not looking at anything. I'm just getting it from what I remember last night because I watched the AGL show. From what I remember, it's $50 a person, so $200 a team to sign up, which is really good considering it's online for the first part. And if you keep winning and winning and you get to the land part, where you actually have to get flown out to do the championship or whatever, they'll actually pay for your airfare and your hotel, and all you're gonna have to pay for is your food and other expenses. So I think that's a pretty good trade-off. So basically, how they're going to run the tournament is you're going to sign up between May 14th and I think May 31st, and tournament starts somewhere in June, middle of June or something. And it's gonna be kind of like a Game Battles thing, but it's gonna be a lot better because they have a nice little way of dealing with host bidders, and maybe if someone on your team's gone, they have an emergency or they're working or whatever. So they have these things called waves, and what do you have? Or you get three waves. So if something goes wrong with the mesh that um, you have, you can just wave it, and you and the other team will just schedule a time that's best for both teams. Or if you get host booted, then you can just wave it and say, "Yo, these guys are host booting." Like you'll probably have to show video proof, and I don't know, they'll ban them from the tournament or they'll just waive it and they'll play a different team. And also, if you get enough neg reps, like enough people saying that you're cheating in the tournament or something, then you'll get banned from the tournament, so that's good. And another thing I wanted to talk about was how they're going to set up the matches. They aren't actually going to be the ones, like, they're going to set up some matches, I think, but you're going to be setting up most of the matches. The higher seeded team is going to select what time you guys are going to play. Obviously, you just negotiate and come up with a time, which I think is awesome because, um, you know, like for instance, the Anaheim tournament, the online one that MLG had, uh, it was hard for people to get on because it was every Tuesday and Thursday at like 9 Eastern, and a lot of people had work at that time, so people couldn't get on. So I think this is really good that teams get to pick what time the matches are going to be on. So that's pretty much it. I think Giga Monster. I thought he was gonna like host a $500 tournament also in mid-April to see if enough teams might sign up. And I think if you win that tournament or if you place high enough within that tournament, you'll get like free entry or something. I don't know if he's still doing that or not, but his gamer tag is Giggle Monster, Giggle space, monster. and you can just ask some questions there, or you can go on arenagaming.us for more info, or you could go to YouTube and or Twitch to watch their show that they had, and they talk about it all. So another thing I'm going to talk about, let's see, the new settings, the V3 settings. Now I haven't played all of them, but I played Simplex last night or 2 nights ago, and it's a pretty big change. I'm just going to talk about the changes here. So, top gold, they pretty much made it identical to the purple tower, so they're pretty symmetrical now. And I think they spaced it out a bit, so it's harder to jump from your base to top mid to get that overshield off at the beginning. And railgun is bottom purple instead of top purple now. Overshield's in the same spot, Sticky G's at the same spot, and I think that's about it. And I think they have shutout now in the settings. Like they fixed it, so you won't spawn bottom blue every single time. You're gonna be getting more like various spawns, at VR instead of bottom blue. So it should be good. Um, like I said, I didn't play that many of the settings. I know Skyline and Monolith are going to be making their way in. I think Dispatch just has Extraction now. I think they took out Slayer and Flag just to balance it out with Skyline and Monolith. They're going to have CTF for Skyline, I believe. And I don't know if they're just going to have Team Slayer for Monolith or not. But, and also they're taking out Oddball. I think they might have it on lockdown. And they're putting King of the Hill on Haven now, so that should be good. Let's see, other things I want to talk about. Oh, my channel. So, my connection pretty much sucks. If you watch my stream, you'll notice, like, each game I'll have, like, a 5 to 10 second spike of lag, and it just gets really annoying for me, so... And sometimes I'll be dropping frames, and what that will do is, for some reason, it'll just automatically like restart, shut down, and it'll just spam my Twitter, hey, I'm streaming, over and over again, and it just will just not let me stream. So until I get better internet, or maybe after AGL OC, or maybe after the online tournament, I'm just gonna not stream until then. So, but my YouTube will not stop. I'm gonna keep doing YouTube. Another thing I want to talk about is Virgin Gaming. I can't really remember. Virgin Gaming is doing a tournament for. They're doing pretty much exactly what they did with Halo for the Infinity Challenge, where we won that truck and other prizes and stuff. But it's for. I don't know if it's for Call of Duty now. They're doing it with some of the game, but the point is that I'm trying to make is they're doing the same stuff that they did with every game. They just do one tournament for one game, and then just like, we're just gonna move on. It doesn't matter if the tournament it gets like a lot of if they get a lot of revenue from it, or if they get a lot of people signing up to do it or not, or if they get little amounts of people. They're just gonna do this and this and this, just like with the Battlefield 3 tournament. They were going to have $1 million for that, and they're just like, no, we're trolling you guys, no $1 million. So, my point is Microsoft, they're a bunch of dipshits for teaming up with VG, because if they did the research, they would know that MLG is a lot better because they have the experience. They're not going to shady you. They're not sketchy. VG is. Because apparently they somehow have all this money and yet little support from the esports community. And they're not really making a good impression when they're just running one tournament for each game, and sometimes saying that they're going to run a tournament for a game for a lot of money, and then they just dip out on everyone. So, I think that they should just work with MLG and get 3v3 back on board with MLG, and with that, Halo will be back on MLG. So not only will we have AGL events, but we'll have MLG events. So, But if they want to stick with VG for some reason, go for it. Anyway, and the other thing I want to talk about is just where Halo stands right now with everything that's been happened since it came out to now. So I think it's getting better, but it's not getting to the point where it should be getting. If 343 would do a little bit more of listening, I think Ghost Yami, Bravo, and the people from AGL and LG, they all need to get together for Halo and just talk and figure out, something. I mean, these settings could get a lot better. I mean, this castle map pack that's coming out April 8th or 6th or whatever, I think that all three of those maps are BTB maps. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, we just came out with a map pack where we have Monolith and Skyline, two mid-level, um, close quarters range maps, and they're fantastic. They got great reviews. People are playing them, playing the shit out of them. The only bad map was Landfall. Two good maps out of three, that's really good. And now we're probably going to get 0 out of 3 good maps coming out with this Castle map pack. So, I mean, they're like pretty much like budget. They'll go up, and then they'll just like not stick with the same script, and then they'll just like back down. Like I don't understand. It's like they're trying to cater to the casual and competitive gamers at the same time, and it's just not going to work out that way. You need to what they need to do is just try to bring them together, and with them making so many playlists, it's just not going to work out because you're splitting the community up into like 12, 13, 14 pieces. If you condense the playlist, then you'll be seeing more people taking chances and going into other playlists since their playlist just got totally destroyed or moved into another playlist. That's what we need. Like, casual gamers are not going to go into Throwdown when they, one, know nothing about it, and two, they'll first they'll go in there one game, and then they're like, what the hell, no motion sensor, no warning drops, what is this? And then they're just going to be uh, totally, like, out of their comfort zone, I would say. And they're just going to revert back to Infinity Slayer or whatever, and 3v3 just needs to incorporate better playlists that brings not only the casual gamers but competitive gamers. So, maybe those competitive gamers, once they leave that playlist and go back to their own playlist, they can bring some of those casual gamers with them. But, if 343 doesn't want to do that, then, they can just keep sticking with it. They've already made money, tons of money off of this game, so I don't blame them for not really caring as much as they should. But, another thing, this join in progress crap, they need to stop that. I thought back in Reach it would be a good idea, but honestly it's not since they can't make a system that's balanced enough. Sometimes I'll join a game where it's just like another kill or two and the game's over and I get an automatic loss on the record. Not that it matters, but I'm just making a point there. Another thing is in game, like just this little thing. You can't see, or at least I can't see, the bars, the internet bars next to people's names. I can't even see the bar next to my own name. I can't see if I'm in green, yellow, red bar. So that's another thing. Um, just honestly, the mechanics to me, I just don't like the mechanics. I don't like the game in general. Just compared to all the rest of the Halos, like I felt the spark, that old Halo, even in Reach, I felt the smoothness of the maps. Even though, I got pissed off because the BR was taken out, they put the DMR in, but I don't know, just something about Reach. Like I like Reach better than Halo 4 because in Halo 4 it just seems kind of cartoonish, kind of mechanic, kind of robotic. I mean, if you listen to how the BR sounds when it shoots compared to how the DMR shoots, it's just like the VR, it's like it belongs in Toy Story or something, and the DMR belongs in like a Call of Duty game. And I don't know, like with the medals and everything, You know, there's just way too many medals, the commentator's voice. I mean, just little things. You know, if you change little things, people, the true Halo fans like me, are going to notice. And they're not going to like what they see if they're a fan of the old stuff. You know, if they've been playing Halo since Halo 2, like I have. But I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to make this video about me raging. But overall, Halo is getting better, slowly but surely. But I just think they're just not fast enough on fixing the stuff that by the time Halo 5 comes out, woohoo! Halo 4 is the game that we want. But guess what? Halo 5's out, and I guarantee you, if I don't know, I'm betting $50 that Halo 5 isn't going to be that much better than Halo 4. I mean, I have faith that 343 will, just because they say that they know that they messed up with this game, and they're just gonna really focus on making Halo 5 a great game. Then you know, I mean, if they say it, then sure, I'll believe them. Why not? But they also said trust us in their first VidOg video for Halo 4, and I trusted them, and look what we ended up with. So anyway, that pretty much wraps it up. Uh, you know, so to wrap it up, we got that 20,000 tournament coming up from Giggle Monster, and we've got AGL Orange County after Nashville. I'm not going to be going to Nashville because one, the passes are sold out, and two, I don't have a team. So yeah, and congratulations to Rod the Turtles team for winning New Jersey, and new settings, no more streaming. Version gaming sucks. Halo is improving, and that's pretty much it. So be sure to like it if you did like it. Subscribe, comment, rate, favorite, share, all that, and tell me what you think. Tell me if you, I mean, just if you have any questions, you know, ask, and I respond to every single question. If you want me to make a video about something, if you have your clips, gameplays, any maps that you want to be up on my channel, I'll take a look at them, and I most likely will upload them if they are at least decent. And I'll have some more gameplays come out after this video gets uploaded. And thanks for watching. So long, and peace out, guys.